Hey guys, how's it going? Um, Magnus is sleeping. Mike is downstairs doing Mike things. So I have about a half hour to myself where I now get to talk to you guys and play with makeup. I'm very excited. So let me go ahead and just get set up here and we'll get going. Today I'm going to talk about um, pre-mixing LipSense colors to make a new color. Like I know I've talked a lot about um, um, layering them in the past, but now today we're going to talk about pre-mixing them. So there's another way you can play with your LipSense colors where you can mix the colors together and it makes a whole new color. It's pretty cool. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to do, I don't know, something that's going to go with my crazy hair. We have a hand, foot, and mouth disease situation going on in our house. We found out this morning Magnus has got a little virus, so he's not feeling so great, and he's got speckly things all over his arms and legs and face and butt, and he just doesn't feel great. So we are so he's sleeping, which is good because he needs to like work that whole thing out of his system. So I'm not doing anything nuts because we're not going anywhere, and I hate to do that thing where I put on a whole bunch of makeup and then I don't need the makeup. We're kind of just really going to be cleaning out the garage and maybe going grocery shopping later, but I also wanted to play with mixing some colors today, so I don't know what we're going to do. I always say I'm not going to do too much and then I end up going like nuts so crazy and having like Amy Winehouse winged liner. So, but let's get started. I forgot to moisten my sponge, so I don't know if I'm going to use my sponge to put on foundation, but I also might not have a brush at all, so I might foundation brush. I'm excited. So usually I use the Real Techniques beauty sponge, but when you use the beauty sponge, you want to moisten it so it's really like very lightly damp. Otherwise, it's going to suck up your foundation, and it gives a better like blurred out. I might go in and touch up a little bit with the sponge afterwards, but otherwise, if you don't use it, if you use it wet, you can definitely use it dry, but it's not going to give you the best look. You want to use it just a little damp. What I do is I run it under the faucet and squeeze it a few times so it soaks up the water, and then wring it out really good, and then wring it out with a towel around it, and it gets to be just about the right thing. But I forgot to do that before this video, so we're not going to use it. I've already got moisturizer on my face, and I put Silk on about a half hour ago as a primer. When you use the Silk primer, you want to put it on and let it kind of dry down a little bit before you go in with your foundation. So that's where we are. Oh my gosh, I look so tired. But we're going to fix that. I'm going to look super awake in a moment. So I'm going to go in with my, oh, this is tinted moisturizer. So today we're using color correcting tinted moisturizer. I thought I'd grab my regular foundation in, this one's medium. This isn't medium. My stickers fell off and I put them on the wrong bottle. So this is actually light color correcting tinted moisturizer. I'm going to just put it directly on my brush. Usually I put it on my face and then brush. What is this? Okay, so anybody else? I know I talk about this and complain all the time, but who's got these, like, I had a baby 2 years ago sideburns? Is it just me? Because I feel like something went nuts and now all of a sudden I've got like man hair on my face. But so that's life, I guess. And I've had a cold this last week, so my nose is so completely red. We're going to cover that up today too. I'm tired of looking at it, but it's flaky. Can you see that? I've got a whole box of those terrible tissues that they keep at work, you know, or that are like really dry and don't have lotion in them. And I have a zit. It's been a weird, terrible, odd week. I have a zit. My nose is scratchy and itchy. My kid's sick. You know, it's when it rains, it pours, but it's okay. Everything is fine. Our lives are wonderful. We just kind of have an off week every now and again, but the weather outside is absolutely beautiful today for North Dakota. It's like in the 40s. The sun is shining. Oh my goodness. So things could be a lot worse. And when we went to the doctor this morning for Magnus, the doctor at urgent care was just like, the super nicest, even though Magnus was freaking out and crying because he's super used to his typical doctor. But it was fine. And he's like, yeah, it's a virus. You can't really do anything about it except, you know, let it run its course and give him a lot of fluids. But he did give us a bacterial something or another because I guess like the kids, it's gross, but like the kids will pick their like sores and then they can get really infected and you get this whole other thing. So we had to go get this bacterial cream to put on like his face so he doesn't pick his sores open and get an infection, which he totally would because he's just like me and he picks at things. He's had one little like scratch on his face for a week that he just keeps picking at. My nose looks absolutely insane. I know you can't see it on the camera, but I can. Try to get some of those flakes off. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, well, we're gonna have to put some concealer on that. All right, so there we go. I'm done. Anyway, what's going on with you guys? Nothing much interesting going on here, except apparently the plague. What time is it? I don't even know. It's 1:30. Okay, good to know. So next, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So as we all know, angled brush with, I use Garnet ShadowSense. If I can find it. This is the bag I've been like, oh here, it's my favorite makeup bag. Deep, 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 deep. So this is a bag I've been toting with me to work this last week because I have not been able to get up in the morning. It's been such a struggle. So I've been just doing my makeup at work. So this is like kind of my emergency on the go kit. I've got like my eyebrow stuff in there, a couple of shadows, and then like a lip color for the day. It's pretty sad actually. Because we have a morning meeting every morning at work. So I go into work and we go to this meeting and I look just haggard and tired. And then 20 minutes later when I'm getting my coffee, I look like a normal person again. Nobody's said anything so far, but I mean, they're not dumb. I'm sure they're all thinking like, what a weirdo. So I use the angle brush and I dip in and just pick up a little bit of color off of the brush part here. And then just follow, my eyebrows need to be cleaned up shape-wise, but I start on the bottom and just follow the shape here, and that's kind of your line to start with and trace, and then I go backwards to, or back end to the front, and holy smokes, I got a lot of product on there. So I'm going to clean off my brush up here a little. Oh yikes, oh gosh. Well, these are going to be a dramatic brow today. Oh my goodness. Well, it is what it is. Like I said, we're not really going anywhere, so it doesn't matter if I look like a total train wreck, because Mike definitely doesn't care. Maybe this will be one of those like what not to do videos. Like don't get too much product on your brush because then you have these insane brows. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. That's not gonna work for me. All right, oh my God. So we're gonna play. So this is a lip tester brush. I'm gonna go try and pull some of that color off. That's crazy town. Usually I would use a Q-tip, but I don't have one because I didn't think I was gonna be making insane brow choices today. There we go. That's a little better. And you can sharpen it up. That was crazy. Not the best, but better. Let's see. I think I have a spool brush. I treated myself on Black Friday and I got myself a new brush kit. And I think there's a spool brush in here. Maybe, we hope. Because usually running it through with a spool brush truly makes everything better. And there's not. I was wrong. Well, shoot. Oh well, it is what it is, I guess. I'm just going to have a dramatic eye look today, or dramatic brow look, I guess, is the better look. But we can clean that up. I'll clean it up with a little like concealer color in a minute. I'll just finish both brows. Oh boy. to be me. So here we go. This one I will get less product on the brush. Do you guys have a thing where like you can always do one eye better than the other? I definitely do with my eyebrows. Like this one always turns out way better than this one. And you would think it would be this one because I'm right-handed and this is my right one, but I don't know why. It's just how we roll. And I know it would help if I like actually got my eyebrows shaped and waxed. So I wouldn't have to be like playing in the weeds, if you will, of eyebrow shapery. But here we are. So ShadowSense also has brow sense. So what I'm doing is I'm using ShadowSense. That one looks pretty good. This one looks freaking terrible. It'll look better when I have more makeup on. Please God, let it look better when I have more makeup on. So anyway, the ShadowSense also has an eyebrow product that I'm gonna try now that everything's in stock, because it comes with like a gel, an eyebrow gel, and you can use the gel to kind of like tame your brows and keep your shape how you want it. So what I'm gonna do now is clean up my brows a little bit. This is no sticker, but this is ShadowSense in Sandstone Pearl. So I'm gonna go in with this. Nope. Which one? This guy here. So this one's probably not the best one. You should use like a flat top, but this one's really nice and dense and thin. But I'm gonna go in and clean up a little bit. So I'm gonna grab it also on this brush, which I can't see because I'm blinding myself in the light, and just kind of follow where I want my brow line to actually be, not the insane whatever this is here. And just kind of carve out the correct line and kind of fix that mistake there. Already that looks better. Okay, I feel a lot better. I feel a lot better about how that looks. And this, I'll just pull it in here to lighten up this, especially up at the front here. That looks more normal. I mean, they're still a little heavy, but it looks more better. Who's watching with me? I see someone. I see you. Always, you guys, when you pop on, say hi, because it makes me feel good that you're here and listening to me chatter. Okay, so now I'll just do eyes. I'm going to do a little concealer stitch. I use Candlelight ShadowSense. It's more peach, which is great for my skin because my circles are purple purple tone. If you have blue undertone or blue in your circles, you'd want to use the Sandstone Pearl because it is more yellow. So yellow negates blue. The peach like cancels out the purpliness. So that's what we're gonna do now. This is the right brush, and this is not the greatest brush, but it's the one I've been using. So I just put a little bit under here and blend her down. Oh my gosh, I can see like my skin is so dry. It looks real crepey today. Hey, Tom. There, immediately. Less tired mom eyes. It's great. And when you're putting on your, oh, thanks, Tom. Your concealer, pull it down out of your, if you put it just here, like right in your circles, you look kind of nuts. And that's not a look we're going for. And I'm going to do super simple shadow look today because, like I said, we're not actually doing anything except cleaning the garage. So I'm going to grab this fluffy guy. Tom, how's the weather where you guys are? It's nice here. Do you guys get snow down there? Oh, hey. Aw, thanks. Hey, Kristen. Okay, so this is Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. I'm just going to kind of put it all over as a base. Ooh, these are nice brushes. Thank you, Amazon Black Friday. This isn't the right brush for what I wanted, but it feels really good. Ooh, these are nice. I'll put a link to them. These are actually very, very nice brushes. I needed a fluffier one, like a more tapered, fluffy one, like this one right here. All right, so Sandstone Pearl Shimmer, 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 shimmer. It's like what I used to use for a highlight until I found out about Pearlizer. Thank you, Darcy. Because it's got just a really nice natural golden glow. Yep, perfect. Okay, and next, you know what? Let's just do shimmery all day. So I'm going to use a Mocha Java shimmer. Sometimes mostly ice when it hits. Ew, ice is terrible. Ooh, in the 60s, jealous. Like, I was really excited about it being in the 40s here today. Do you guys see Magnus is sick? It's gross. Okay, so using Mocha Java shimmer, I just kind of do little swirlies on the corner of my eye because I have hooded eyes, and then I can pull it straight out. When you have hooded eyes, you don't want to do a real curved look. You want it to just kind of follow your bone and make kind of like straight lines out. So make your eyes look bigger, like that. Hey, Stacy. Sorry I wasn't in Wapaton today. I should have sent. I didn't even think to send your Team Wicked with my mom. I'll send it to you though, if you want it still. There. And that's all I'm going to do for shadow today. And I'm not going to do a liner either because I don't want to. I'm just going to put on some lashes later that you guys don't have to watch because it's really boring to watch people put eyelashes on, I think. So now, okay, perfect. I will hang on to that one for you. I won't even open it for myself. But today, let's do some blending. Let's, who's got ideas for colors they want to see? I kind of want to play with Coralina. That's this like really pretty frosty orange. And, ooh, nix that. I'm going to use Fire Opal, which is this gorgeous gold. It's like a ballet slipper pink, but it's a shift to a gold, and I'm going to mix it with something fun. What should I mix it with? Salmon, maybe? Ooh, how about Kiss for a Cause? All right, so Kiss for a Cause, super bold pink, Fire Opal, light ballet slipper, gold shift. I think these are the winner combos. Okay, so here's the thing. I've talked before about LipSense, how you can layer it, and you always do it in 3 layers. So if you mix 2 colors, you can not mix, but like layer colors differently. You can make your own color. But another option is to actually pre-mix the colors. So I am going to, okay, good. So I'm going to take one of these little rings that you can purchase on Amazon, or you can use like a little makeup palette or a piece of wax paper. But these are the rings that tattoo artists and the people that put on eyelash extensions use for their glue. This is what I use for pre-mixing my colors. So you just kind of take them and goob some in the little whatever you're using and mix them together and try them on. And I also use, to mix them, I use a tester stick, but you can use a Q-tip. It works pretty good if you don't have like testers on hand. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some Kiss for a Cause in there. Maybe a little more. It's kind of like guessing game how much to use. That's about good. So there. So got pink in there. And then we're going to throw some of the light pink. This is going to be about half and half. You can do totally different ratios to make different colors. Mike's up. Well, up from wherever he was. He was not sleeping. And then mix them up. Oh yeah, this is going to be pretty. Okay, and then once you've got this, you basically made a new LipSense color, and you just do it in the typical 3 layers plus some gloss. Here we go. Oh. I can't, like, I swear I go dumb when I have to use these. All right, layer 1, ha ha ha, and we dry, we dry. This is going to be pretty, I think. Layer 2. And okay, so my layers are dry. I think some people tell you to wait a lot longer in between layers, but really by the time you're done with your next lip, unless you're doing a crazy matte color, that's really all the time you need to let it dry between. Oh yeah. And I missed a little spot. This is a really pretty color. It's like a really, okay, let's gloss it up so you can see the final reveal. But typically Kiss for a Cause is a super bright, bold pink. So mixing it with that lighter color, it's really pretty. And that, my friends, I just tried to put Icicle on over the top, and that doesn't help because it's not a gloss. Icicle is the clear LipSense. So if you ever, every color is bad but me and Stacey, you just see the colors that I like that you guys can see. I'll show you sometimes colors that don't look good on me. I'll get out nude someday, and then you'll see a color that does not look good on me. I look like I'm dead. Like, it's a great color. It's just not right for my skin tone. It's a neutral brown, which if I was high school me, I would have worn it every single day. Because when I was in high school, I thought like flat, boring brown lipstick was where it was at. In fact, oh, my lips are so dry lately. In fact, in high school, I used my brown eye pencil as a lip liner like far too often. So, voila, we made a lip color. I am hesitant to take photos because my nose looks so insane, but I will. I'll take a picture after this, after I get my lashes on, and post it so you can see how it turned out. So that's it for today. I hear rustling, so I think that's the cue that it's time to go work on the garage. But thanks for watching, you guys. Pop on over to my VIP group if you haven't already. I'm doing 12 days of Christmas, so there's new gift bundles every day. It's not a new sale or special. It's a special like gift bundle that would be really good for giving or for keeping for yourself. So the link, I'll post the link too. Just join the link and join my VIP group. It's super fun. We have a blast over there. So thanks you guys for watching. Have a great Saturday. And I think I'll probably pop on tomorrow if I can wrangle some time. But I love you guys. Have an awesome day, and we'll talk soon. Bye, 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 bye.